Man, it's been a long day. But I'm happy to be able to just take it easy with some tea today and unwind like this. I feel like one of life's greatest joys is just being able to enjoy tea. So for today, we're actually going to have a white pomegranate tea from... I've had the tea for a while, but I never realized that I've never heard of the brand. It's from this brand called Teabloom. So we'll be having today. Hopefully the audio's okay. Whoa. I didn't realize the subtitles get so long. But I'm hoping that they're much better today. I tried making a few adjustments, so we'll see how the subtitles turn out. But I think it's really nice to have subtitles and that sort of thing. Just for you guys to be able to understand. Konnichiwa, Riri-san, konnichiwa, kon Taiyou, kyo o genki desu ka? How are you doing today? Have you been having a good day so far? Kyo, oretachi wa ocha o nomimasu. Today we're gonna drink tea together. I don't know how to say this in Japanese, but we're having a white tea with pomegranate. That subtitle is not correct, but that's okay. Today, it was a long day, but it was fun. We did ASMR earlier, and I got work done at my job, obviously, but it's nice to be able to unwind and relax with you. Hi, welcome in, Arya. How are you doing today? How's your day been? I know we were talking not too long ago, so I hope that you're not suddenly doing worse off than you were earlier. That is so much text. Okay. I think the subtitles are a little better because they stay on the screen longer, but the way they accumulate is... They didn't do it again. Okay. Falco, welcome. How are you doing? You got your mango tea? We're having tea together. We're tea buddies. That makes me happy. Oh, なるほどね。今、お仕事していますか? Are you at work right now? Oh, regarding the accuracy, I think Google whatever, I don't know what the API for this is. I think the ASMR was overloading it. There was too much noise for it to properly understand me. So I think that affected things. But we're getting closer. We're getting it closer to actually being somewhat usable. How was your day, Falco? I'm happy you could make it. Makes sense, yeah. I mean, could you imagine if you were in charge of listening to somebody, translating everything they say, and then also they're kissing your ear and cleaning your ear for hours on end? Okay, the subtitles get way too big. But yeah, so for today's tea, we're having one that I've had for a while. It's actually not bad. I don't dislike it or anything like that. But it's one of those things where like you can drink it, but it's not amazing, you know? It's like, this is good. This is fine. Thank you. But it's not like, this is what I have to have. Even at work when I have to translate it to struggle? Nah. I have not had to do that in a long time, but I remember it's like, I don't want to say it's overwhelming per se, but it makes you tired. it leaves you so tired because you're basically... You are the bridge between multiple people, and if you mess up, that feels bad. Ah, Costa, kawaii desho? Miんなはいつもクッキーと思います。このコースターは。Everyone always thinks this coaster is like a cookie or something. I see it. So regarding the tea actually, because that's the topic of today's stream. Yeah, let's describe it a bit, no? It's pretty smooth, and honestly, for a late evening tea, I really like it. Like, it has a little bit of sweetness. I don't know if sweetness is the right word. It has that fruitiness from the pomegranate, which is nice. Hiccup. But it's not like overbearingly sweet, you know? Like, it doesn't taste like you're having dessert. It's just like a nice... It's a little treat to end the day. I just woke up to your going live notification. Did I wake you up? Once we finish the teapot, I'll give the tea a score, because something I feel like with tea is like the way you appreciate the tea, it kind of shifts the more you're drinking it, you know? Oh, that's a huge subtitle. That subtitle was huge. Do I prefer sweet teas? Hey, I could say that, yeah. I think sweet teas are nice in the sense that, like, for me personally, I like to wake up to sweet teas. I like to have sweet teas while I'm working. I like to have sweet teas to end the day. I struggle to find a time of day where a sweet tea is not appropriate. You know what I mean? Thank you, Nightbot. So for me, I think a lot of the teas I buy end up being sweet. And I realized a lot of the teas I'm gonna give high scores to because I only buy teas I actually want to drink. So like, I was thinking about that earlier, and if we do a tier list for tea, they're like gonna all be mid or high tier because I'm only gonna buy flavors that actually appeal to me. So I think I have a tea sampler set that has 50 teas in it. They're all from the same brand, obviously, but we're gonna have a lot of diversity in the teas if we go through that. Like, if we had a tea day where, like, for like 2 or 3 hours straight, we just drink tea after tea after tea after tea, we'll end up with a lot of scores. Holy crap, these subtitles are huge. Hold on, can I fix that? Ha, chotto matte yo. Kono subtitle wa ちょっとデカでしょう。What if I do this? Did that change anything? これは違うでしょ? I think this is okay now. There we go. I'm drinking iced cocoa. Oh, sore. Is that like hot chocolate, but just chilled? Like chocolate milk? Choco no miruku? それは同じですか? とか違うですか? Are they the same or different? Is chilled cocoa the same as just chocolate milk, or are they different? That sounds deliciously. I know, I agree. I understand too. Sweets make me feel very, like, at ease. It makes me kind of just like, well, with candy, they make me at ease, but I eat them very fast. How do you say candy in Japanese? I forgot. Amai no tabemono, hayai tabemasu. Demo, relaxuru. I eat sweet foods very quickly, but they make me very relaxed. Onaji, arigato. Ne. Honto ka. Like, I know I said it, so I should be like, yeah, that makes sense, but... Maybe I'm imagining it. I feel like someone used to be very adamant. I don't know who this would be, but that chocolate milk and chilled hot chocolate are different. But I don't know if that's true. Ma. In the show. It's okay, either way. Do you put whipped cream on your hot chocolate? Or do you like to drink hot chocolate by itself? I think one of the fun things about the holiday season is that when you drink hot chocolate, or even just chocolate milk, you can put like whipped cream and peppermint sprinkles. You can put all that stuff on it and it's really yummy. Nana, welcome, welcome. How are you? One with water, one with milk. Oh... Could you imagine if that's the difference between quote-unquote hot chocolate and chocolate milk? One is made with water and one is made with milk? Ne, kono subtitle, chotto gomi desho. These subtitles, they're a little silly sometimes. I've tried both, but my taste buds aren't refined enough to tell the difference. Hey, really? I think with hot chocolate made with water, it just... it's not very heavy, which is a good thing if you don't like heavy drinks, but, like, it doesn't have the taste I want. Also, I love the new background I have. You can't see it all yet, so I'll have to figure out how to show you guys the entirety of it, but the new background is, like, super animated, and, it has a lot of effects and stuff, so I want to figure out how to show you guys the new cafe. I thought they were both with milk. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it's with water, it's thin. The water makes it thinner, which is not as good. Taiyou's cat cafe? Dayone. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. A little cat cafe. I always burn the milk. Nana, that's girl failure behavior. I'm sorry. How do you burn milk? I've never heard of that. What does burning milk mean? What? You know that little cat with its paw in its mouth that you have as your icon? That's how I would feel if I somehow realized I burnt milk. Listen, I'm listening. Explain. Cat cafe, ii ne. Neko no cafe, kawaii desho? Oh, Nihon ni neko cafe ga maji de kawaii. たくさんのカメラがある。だから、how do you say this? You can watch the camera feeds online and play with the kitty cats. It's so cute. I'm scared of it ruining the tea kettle, so I put it in a little pot and put it on the stovetop. Huh? Are you supposed to put the milk in the kettle? Hey. Okay, well, I don't drink hot chocolate anymore because it gives me a tummy ache and it makes me sick, but I just microwave that shit. America wa cat cafe arimasu ka? How How do you say this year? Konden? This year, they opened one where I live, but it's so expensive, there's no point in going. Microwave? Yeah, microwave! What do you mean? Like, it's hot chocolate. It's also, like, the hot chocolate powder you get is like $1. You're not gonna go out of your way to, like, boil it in a kettle and make it all fancy. That doesn't make any sense. Son, welcome, welcome. Holy moly, you can see an entire, like, essay on my screen about me going off about hot chocolate. I think stovetop is my first choice. Plus, you're meant to keep stirring it in low heat to distribute the heat throughout the liquid. You guys are going crazy about hot chocolate. I don't know if I'm that committed. I don't think I have that level of commitment towards hot chocolate. What's wrong with microwaving milk? I do too. Thank you, Gabby. You get it. Like, there's nothing wrong with microwaving milk. I mean, you're already ingesting like 50 million microplastics. Why not add microwaves into the mix? I burn everything. I'm to cook it low for 10 minutes or cook it on high for... You know what? I can't give you fault for that. No, I burn everything too. Or I undercook my food and then I get food illness. I didn't know milk survives the microwave. I think anything survives a microwave if you're strong enough. It's just a problem of, will you survive ingesting it? I like when Taiyou laughs. Nande ore no warao ga suki ka? Nande naze ka? Nande naze to doshite to nande ga aru ka? Onaji desho? Aru ka? Auga! I love the fact that it just said awuga. I don't have time to wait around for things on low heat. I don't care. That's what I'm saying too, Nana. Like, I don't want to sit there for like an hour and be like, oh boy, I can't wait to drink this hot chocolate for 5 seconds. Hi, Taiyou. Hi, Z. How are you doing? How are you doing? I love the awuga that it picked it up. Kawaii. Kimi mo kawaii da yo ne. まあ、君たちのせい、俺の悪いました。It's always you guys' fault that I laugh like this, so. I'm fine. How about you? I'm actually... without going into details, I was amazing during ASMR, a little annoyed after ASMR because of some personal stuff, and now... I feel like I'm really amazing again. I'm having a really fun time talking with you guys. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine, although let's see if we can make that a little better. For those who arrived a little later, we're having a white tea today with pomegranate. Taiyou's mental has been restored. All it took was awuga. All it took was community awugas. With awuga, you can cure anything. Ne, chotto. What if I do this? I'm trying to make the subtitles a little bit better. By the way, Nana, I played League this past week. I don't like League of Legends anymore. Auga, welcome in, Nick. How are you doing? How's your day been? Wow. It's not my fault. Like, Every champion I play, every character I play in League of Legends right now, they're basically garbage. You got humbled? It's not even I got humbled, like... I don't want to go into it, but I had like a few players on my team where like... we were losing early because they weren't playing well. And I'm not gonna say I played like a superstar. But like, you can't play bad and then get mad at your teammates because you're playing bad. That makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm amazing. I don't think I'm like a 5 out of 5 or 5 stars out of 5 stars player. But I also, when I play bad, I blame myself and I don't like ruin the game for everybody else. Oh yeah, you're zooming? Do you also like League of Legends, son? Is it a game that you're interested in? Also, none of that fencing emote. I expect you to play Fiora support. I feel like if you just have a good tea and good company, it makes your day and your mood so much better. Also, welcome in, Nick. I see you awoogaing in the back of the class. I see your awoogas. I see your Lucas from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Apexが好き。おー、俺も Apex が好きでした。でも、今、いっぱいの人がは Apex をやります。I also liked Apex, but now a lot of people don't play. The people who still play Apex, they play a lot. So it can be frustrating to play against them. You've played, but it wasn't very interesting. I understand that. I think League of Legends is very reflective of the time period from which it came out. Welcome in, Kale. I appreciate the awooga. A second, I'll carry you. We offered you a place on the squad, Nana, and you were like, I don't know. I don't want to fix my computer. You guys smell bad. And I'm like, you know what? You have a point, but like that's neither here nor there. Seeing these subtitles makes me realize how much I talk when I address each individual comment. Oh, どっち、Apex のキャラどっちが好きか? I have to get someone else to fix it for me. I'll break it. I mean, I guess you do burn milk somehow. I'll give you a pass. I can admit I play VR for a sport. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Misaki Mei, hello, 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 hello. How are you? Yeah, VR can be pretty intense. I mean, it can be intense in very different ways, but it can be physically... I don't want to get into this. Kostiku. Nande! Nande! Oi, oi, oi! Chotto, chotto, chotto! Nande! Kostiku は、俺の number one enemy です。Number one enemy, Caustic! My worst enemy! My worst enemy! I still get hurt, like regular sports, hitting my hands. Yeah, depending on what you're playing, like if you play Beat Saber, that's like an actual workout. I'm fine. And you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oh my god! Azumanga Daioh is so good. まあ、俺の好きなキャラは、パスファインダー。パスがマジで可愛い。My favorite character is Pathfinder. I think he's super cute. Because, like, when you're crafting and I hear and go, I'm crafting, I'm like, you know what, Pathfinder? Go ahead and craft. You deserve it. You deserve this. でも、俺の強いなキャラが好きは窓マギです。My character I like the most because they're strong is Mad Maggie. Because she counters the characters I don't like. Gorilla Tag. Oh, I have heard of that. I remember somebody mentioned it for wanting me to play it on stream, and I was like, what the hell is going on? What are you drinking? Is it tea? Kyo. Oretachi wa ocha o nomimasu. Today we're drinking tea because it's Taiyou tea time. And today's tea is a white tea with pomegranate. Kono ocha desu. Get out of here. Yay. Hiccup. He has a sniffing one? Can you expand on this? What is a sniffing... I have hiccups. I drink too fast. Mad Maggie is cool? Nah. Jitsu wa... Mado Magi wa kimoi to omoimasu. Demo suyoi dakara ii desu. I think Mad Maggie is gross, to be honest. But she's strong, so I am okay with it. One of his intro lines is, I love pretending to smell sniff sniff. No, he's just a quirky little guy. Do you play Roblox? That is one of my... I'll just say it's one of my least favorite games. I also think it's very exploitive of children, so Roblox does not sit well with me. If people play, that's absolutely up to them, but yeah, it's not for me. Sorry. For me, the games I tend to play anymore are like PvP games. Yeah. League of Legends or Apex. Or we've been playing some solo player game stuff too in the Discord. We play Pokemon. I have a couple of games I've lined up I want to play. I want to play music games too. So sometimes we play Muse Dash. Genshin. Yeah, we played at Genshin for a little bit, but I don't have the patience for the unskippable cutscenes. But we did a stream recently where we pulled for the newest characters on the banners. Yeah. Jean will always be my Pookie. I respect that. I respect that. For the longest time, I wanted Jean. And then I checked what characters I own. And I realized I already had Jean the whole time. 今眠いますか? Is it gonna be a nap? まあ、おやすみなさいね。午後の眠ります。それは、おやすみですか? If you're sleeping in the middle of the day, do you say oyasumi to that? Rhythm gamer Taiyou? Once upon a time. I really liked the Jubi arcade machines that they would have at anime conventions. Yeah. Jubito ga suki. このゲームセンターのゲーム、大好き. I really love the way Jubit has like the giant, like, glowing cube on top of the machine. It looks so cool. But yeah. Honestly, with this tea... You know how like with water or like anything that's mild, you can just kind of drink it without thinking about it? Ah, naruhodo. Ryokai shimashita. I wish you a very, very enjoyable rest. Sleep well, and when you work tonight, I'll be cheering you on. Ne. Yoku nemute? Nemute? Nemurite? Dochi? Nemute wa... Anyway. I love going down to the States so I can play arcade rhythm games, sob sob. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, they actually opened an arcade by my house that has Initial D and Juby, and I've been meaning to go. Maybe I'll take pictures and, like, show you guys when I go. It's a little late, but is the music okay? Is the music okay? Is it too loud? Nah, このお茶マジで好き。まあ、好きはちょっと強の言葉と思います。この茶はまあまあいい。To say I love this tea or that I really like this tea might be a little strong of a word, but I like it enough. I feel like I could drink this tea for a while and not really think about it. Music is fine, music is good. Perfect, 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 perfect. Oh, did you guys see that there's going to be a new season of Phineas and Ferb and that there's like a bunch of new Adventure Time stuff coming out soon? I am shocked, really. Because I kind of thought they gave up on Phineas and Ferb because the creators were like done with it when they ended the show. They were pissed. Not pissed, but they were like being stretched really thin by Disney. Yeah, for Phineas and Ferb, it's a new movie. And for Adventure Time, it's like, not a movie. Phineas and Ferb is a new season. Adventure Time gets a new movie. There's a new Fiona and Cake. There's 2 Adventure Time spin-offs, and I think there was something else, but I don't remember. Yeah. I'm excited for the Adventure Time movie. Oishii. You know what? I wanted to give this tea a 6 out of 10. I feel like I could give it a 7 out of 10. Just for being something that I could like down over and over and not like get tired of it. It's very easy to drink. It's very smooth. A new Shrek. I feel like if they're gonna do it, now's the time. Cause like Shrek is considered vintage and like the Y2Ks are popular. So this is the time to like introduce Shrek. Yeah, the Shrek IP could benefit. It got kind of old by like Shrek the 4th or 5th or whatever. There were so many Shrek movies, but like now, Shrek is like, he's retro. That's a little painful to say. Lord Farquaad. I was talking about Shrek during our ASMR. I was talking about Shrek during ASMR today. Yeah. Because someone was like, what does this make you think of or whatever? And I'm like, this makes me think of I Need a Hero from Shrek. I'm excited about seeing new things from Adventure Time and Fiona and Cake. I feel like this makes me the biggest hater, but I'm kind of mid about Fiona and Cake. When Fiona and Cake was first airing, like when they did the first episode, this was like, what, 10 years ago now? Tumblr would not shut up about Fiona and Cake. It was really annoying. Shrek is vintage too. Unfortunately, yeah, if you find a Shrek DVD, that's like a vintage good now. It's a vintage good. Which is painful. The fact that Shrek is considered a vintage good is not okay. Also, welcome in, Kate. How are you doing? Yeah, Shrek is retro. Hidoi da yo ne. It's horrible, isn't it? But that's okay. I think making it vintage is probably the best thing that Shrek could get at this point, because you don't want Shrek's legacy to go down as something that would never end when it needed to. Yikes. Sobbing emoji. Hello, Yanni. How are you doing? How's your day been? Glad you can make it. Hopefully you can spend more time with me today. Yesterday was a bit short. Hope you're having a good day, though. Hope everyone is having a good evening or time zone. Nah. Whoa, that hiccup kicked my ass. Ow. Ow, I'm drinking too fast. Tea time in Shrek. Could you guys imagine if we had, like... the day I'm, like, a super huge tea VTuber, I'm gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna celebrate by having a community meetup where we all just drink tea and watch Shrek. That's gonna be our community bonding. Look at the size of that subtitle. But yeah, I think one of the things I like the most about Shrek, honestly, is like, I don't really like movies that are like musicals per se, but all the music in Shrek, it always hits, like it slaps. Like people are like, oh, Frozen has such a great soundtrack, or fucking all these Disney movies have great soundtracks. No, they don't. Shrek has a great soundtrack. Disney has nothing on Shrek. In fact, I would go so far as to say that a lot of Disney's like songs that people end up like quote unquote saying are iconic or whatever, they're fucking annoying. It's a headache. But like Shrek soundtrack, I listen to that shit and I'm like, damn, I'm ready to take on today. Hot take? It's a correct take. 1000%. I used to regularly listen to all the songs in Shrek over and over. Yes. Did they have... oh my god. Am I misremembering this, or was this a meme or something that didn't actually exist? But I could have sworn they put Shrek, the entire movie, on the Game Boy Advance. Like, you could watch Shrek on your Game Boy Advance, and it was just like a bunch of little pixels moving around that were the same color as the Shrek characters. Auga. Auga, could you... Auga Shrek core. I used to own SpongeBob. I know SpongeBob existed. I know that one existed for sure. But, like, were they able to put the entire Shrek movie on the Game Boy? Or am I just misremembering this? Or was that, like, misinformation? Shrek mixed with SpongeBob. I will say, maybe it's just the culture of back then. I don't know what the culture was really like to that extent, but like, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do like a Shrek SpongeBob crossover. I feel like they were the biggest icons of the 2000s that like lasted the entire decade. So like to not see SpongeBob and Shrek do a crossover, it's kind of weird. To not see SpongeBob? No, you can't say that, Google. You can't say that. No. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would have been a match made in heaven because like there's no shot that like Shrek would collab with anybody from Cartoon Network, especially with how bad Cartoon Network was in the 2000s. Like, well, that subtitle's huge. Shrek 2 was a GBA game. Yeah, there was a game, but like they had the movies that you could watch on Game Boy Advance, right? Like movies to go. What was I gonna say? Ah, yeah, on Cartoon Network, like Shrek was popular during what, 2005, 2006? Oh, the Shrek 2 was on Game Boy Advance? That's crazy. Just making sure. Are you allowed to? I mean, if you're saying it in response to how Google acts, probably not. But if you're saying it to me, yeah. They still sell copies apparently for a lot. I don't think they still sell copies. I think it's people who like have a hoarding problem. They probably hoarded all these copies of Shrek 2 for Game Boy Advance in like the year 2005 and decided this is going to be my life treasure and now I'm going to sell it in 2024 for $1,000. And you know what? Maybe there's something to it. Who am I to knock on their 20-year plan that is probably coming to fruition as we speak? Inviting somebody over for the first date. Yeah, babe, and if you look in the closet, this is where I have my collection of Shrek 2 movies for the Game Boy Advance. The box had free headphones? No, they're probably like the really shitty like skull candy headphones that you would get at Walmart. Daddy headphones you would get at Walmart? No, Google, please. What's your opinions on anime? I think anime's tight. Are all of them tight? Probably not. Are a lot of them pretty good? Yeah. It just depends on the anime. There are some that are less good than others. Welcome, welcome. Oh wait, I remember you. You're that weird ass. Get out of here. Get out of here. I will not be dealing with you. Walmart headphones? Yeah, it's like, to call them Walmart headphones might be a bit of a generous stretch, but like, especially in the year like 2005, a lot of those headphones were like really bad. A lot of them were really bad. Because I remember you'd like put them in your backpack with your MP3 player or whatever that your parents would give you for Christmas, and like, by the end of the week, they're already broken. Also, I'm sorry you guys had to see me like nuke somebody, but I want to be able to nuke people too. I deserve to. I deserve this as a treat. By the way, this is the last sip. We're almost out of the tea. So, I actually do have a little bit more to drink from this probiotic drink I tried drinking earlier, but last cup of tea. That was not, you know what? We do what we gotta do. Okay, let's put it that way. When life puts you through trials and tribulations, you just deal with things in a different way eventually. It leaves you jaded. It leaves you very unwilling to deal with the, hey, by the way, I flamed you yesterday. I'm gonna show up again tomorrow. Make lemonade? Falco, you are speaking cursed words to me. Lemonade is my worst enemy next to orange juice. Actually, I don't know. I will say the lemonade and orange juice in Japan, they slap kind of hard. I don't know what it is about the oranges and lemons in Japan, but they're like much better than what they have in North America. Opinions on JoJo's, the anime, ne? So, I have a complicated relationship with JoJo's where I used to read JoJo's before it had an anime. And everyone was like, why the fuck do they look like that? Why do they pose like that? And I'm like, why the fuck don't you mind your own business? Smiley face. And anyway, people just flamed it. And I'm like, you know what? You have the right to have bad opinions. And then the JoJo's anime came out and JoJo's became like super mainstream. And then everyone's like, I love JoJo's. And I'm like, I know what you said about JoJo's last month. You did not love JoJo. You don't really love JoJo. Unbelievable. JoJo Siwa? Is that an... Wait, what is JoJo Siwa then? I don't know what JoJo Siwa is. Anyway, that was my little rant about JoJo's and how I scorn every fan of JoJo's in the modern age. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, because I think the JoJo manga... Well, how do I put this? Of what I saw of the anime, I think the manga looked better, but I haven't seen all of it. Have you heard the song Karma by A Bump of Chicken? Like the opening for the Tales of the Abyss game? I think it's also the opening for the anime too. But that's a pretty old, it's a pretty old song. JoJo. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. If we're not talking Karma from like the year 2003, I don't know it. Okay, I'm gonna finish the bottom of the tea. The bottom of the tea is always such a like mixed bag. Sometimes like you get the strongest part of the tea, and sometimes it's just like kind of murky and not so good. I guarantee you to not listen to it. If you want to guarantee that, I'll definitely take you up on that. Less work for me, I'll take that. Less work for me and I will take that. Taiyou never complains about doing less work. Okay, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We'll go ahead and finish up with the what's it called? the probiotic drink, and then after that we'll probably end stream. Today's stream is probably going to be a little short regarding tea. Maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow. I kind of want to play Pokemon in the Discord to see if we can finish it. No one's talking. The Audacity. Sometimes that happens, yeah. It's also really late. This is not my usual stream time, so things slow down a little. Realistically speaking, today's stream was just me like, I want to relax. So I decided to do an extra stream. Most people already tuned in for the earlier ASMR stream. Jojo Siwa is so scary. Hey, what is it? Is it a horror manga? Or I guess anime? Oh, yeah. For those of you who didn't make it to today's ASMR stream, the next ASMR we're gonna do will be an oil massage, so look forward to that. She is an artist. Aww. She's a young American singer. Ha! That's probably why I don't give a shit about her if I don't know her. When it comes to like American artists, I tend to just not care anymore. Like, it's nothing about like them as individuals, I suppose, but like meh. Just the culture around American music, I'm like, eh. You know? Like, for context, I think the newest song that I've liked from like a quote-unquote American singer was Boy's a Liar, but like, I didn't like the original version. The original version sucks ass. The version that Sleepy Joe and, what's his name? Old Spice? What's his rapper name? Obama's rapper name? Whatever. Sleepy Joe and Obama, their cover of Boy's a Liar is so much better than the original version. That's like my only, that is my only interaction with Western music as of recent. Grabbing my da-da-da. Yeah, I used to make you guys listen to that all the time when we would do chatting streams, but I can't do that on YouTube. Ice Spice is the definite. Who the hell is Ice Spice? Am I supposed to know who Ice Spice is? Is Ice Spice not like that one brand of deodorant? No, that's Old Spice. God damn it. Oh, to be Old Spice. You fool! What do you mean, you fool? I'm not wrong. Is the baddiest baddie? What is she bad at? Listen, if you're being compared to Old Spice, how bad can you really be? Maybe you smell bad, I guess, at that point, but like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault at all. She's awesome. She's a deodorant brand as far as I'm concerned. That is her reality. That is who is she. That is who she has been bestowed to be as far as Taiyou is concerned. She is a deodorant brand and she will stay a deodorant brand. Stinky ass. Sorry. I don't know why I'm being so like, I don't want to say contrary. That's not like the right word, but like being a little difficult as a treat. This really does look like a cookie, huh? Oh, there it goes. Well, Ice Spice, I'm sorry that we had to become arch enemies in this way, but you'll never know who I am and I'll always know who you are. A crusty deodorant that the fucking middle schoolers spray on in the locker room because they don't want to wear deodorant for real. My god. I don't know if, is this like a universal shared human experience? Having like the boys in middle school locker rooms refuse to like take proper showers and only use deodorant. Ah, Kuma, kontayo, kyo, o genki desu ka? How's your day been? How are you doing? At least it's not Axe chocolate. What is an Axe chocolate? Did they make chocolate flavored like Axe body spray flavors? Axe body spray. Let me tell you, I feel like everyone knew that, like, in middle school, that guy next to you in class, he did not take a shower. He just sprayed Axe body spray and, like, it's a scent. Hey. Oh, it's not chocolate. Okay. We all knew the kid next to you with, like, the kind of greasy hair. They didn't take a shower. They just sprayed Axe body spray. Kimoi. Aoi desu. Naruhodo ne. Kyo o genki desu ka? I know I said good morning to you, but how's your day been? Axe body spray is nasty? I don't know. Like, yes, it has that stigma where it's disgusting. But I think that's because the middle school has ruined it. I don't know. I've never used it. I used to just actually wear normal deodorant and call it a day. Oh, it's break time. Naruhodo ne. Yasumi wa break desu ka? Yasumi no jikan desu ka? Did I say that? I did not say that. I did not say. They had a axe for girls and a pink canister. Was it just the same shit in a pink? Yeah, stigma. Was it just the same thing but pink? That's like such fucking Y2K marketing. Yasumi jikan naruhodo ne. Ma, kyo made otsukaresama deshita. I don't know if that's right. Nihongo wa... Shit, how do you say correct? I don't know what I'm saying. Ima, chotto... It's a little late here, so my brain is turned off. Locker rooms after PE was rough. Locker rooms after PE... It was tough because it smelled like dead animal, and also, like, the kids would try to pants each other. It was really weird. It was really weird. Some people were like, I don't know, man, like, it is up to you if your mission in life is to see, like, the genitalia of the people around you, I guess. Like, it's kind of weird, but whatever. But, like, don't involve other people in that mission. Like, let them be. I don't know. The way people would, I don't know. I know it's just, like, typical middle school debauchery, but, like, it was weird. It was weird, like, retrospectively thinking about it. It was called Anarchy, and it smelled the same. Unbelievable. You know what? Why put in the research and development to make different smells when you know all the middle schoolers are going to buy it anyway? Do I think I'm the alpha? It depends on the day. It's one of those feelings that come and goes. Yeah. It's just such a flashback and throwback thinking about middle school and, like, the shit people used to get up to. Everyone was so awkward. Ma. Chugoku. Honto ni. Hazukashi. I would give you a skibbity. You get a skibbity pass. Demo na. Ano toki ni. Tanoshikatta. I think middle school was really embarrassing, but it was really fun. Yeah. Middle school was a very awkward time for a lot of people, and it was difficult to kind of maneuver through that. I think everybody has that experience, but, like, it was really fun in the end. 日本に暑い。本当か。ねえ、来月、日本に行きます。多分。7月は暑いですか？暑いでしょ？ I'm probably going to be traveling next month, and I'm a little worried it's going to be, like, unbearably hot, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. Atsui, oh, kimoi. Minami-chan, kon Taiyou, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I want to go to Japan. It seems so awesome. All the Sanrio stuff. Nah, the Sanrio stuff in Japan, I'm very jealous. They have, like, the stuff we get here is fine, but the stuff here kind of it's overpriced for what it is, and then I see what they have in Japan. I'm like, why is this like inferior? It feels like no. Kon Taiyou Jurai mecha mecha atsui deshu. Kimoi deshu. That's okay. Ma, daijoubu da yo ne. The area that I will be traveling to next month should be by the water, so I don't think it will be too hot. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures, and hopefully I'll have a lot of stuff to show you guys after my travels. The opportunity is very extraordinary, and I don't think I can pass it up. Taiyou's beach episode? I already had one of those. I should get Taiyou beach art. I should get swimsuit Taiyou art. I live far away from y'all? I just am Mr. Worldwide, basically. Yeah. I travel... Well, I didn't used to travel very much. But this year, I am traveling a lot. For opportunities. Takusan shashin o totte imashou. Umi o shashin totte mo. Tokyo ni shashin totte mo. I don't know how to say this without like giving too much information away. But yeah, I'll be taking a lot of pictures of various places. I'd love to go to Japan, Paris, and basically that only two. If I were to go to France, I don't think I would go to Paris. I have heard that the parts outside of Paris have very beautiful nature. I'd love to see that. Hiccup. Yeah. Like, I don't have a problem with Paris per se. Like, if someone's like, hey, by the way, you want to go to Paris for free? I'd be like, okay, sure. But like, if I'm gonna pay, I want to take pictures of like something more interesting. I think a lot of the pictures I see of Paris are very similar, which isn't to say that they're all the same, I guess, but I don't know. There's nothing that I see particularly of that area that is so distinctly unique that I want to go, and the things that are quote-unquote unique about Paris, they're okay. Paris syndrome is so interesting. What is Paris syndrome? I've never heard of that. But yeah, I am excited to travel next month. I have some content I want to make while I'm traveling specifically. I hope it doesn't rain. 7月たくさん雨があるか？漢字読みません。ごめんなさい。I'm sorry, I can't read kanji. それ、何を言ってましたか? It's when people go to Paris and get like psychological syndromes when Paris fails to live up to expectations. Yes, you know what? I don't call that Paris syndrome. I just call that your expectations are unreasonably high. Actually, 授業してきます。知らね。わかりません。ちょっと待ってよ。ちょっと待ってよ。ちょっと待ってよ。なるほど。Have a good day at school. Have a good day at school. ごめん。Actually, it's the whole point. I need to add those emotes here. The actually and the punching emote, they'd be pretty good. We had to give it a sciencey name. I mean, Yeah, I guess you could give High Expectations a sciencey name if you really want to, I suppose. Gambatte Aoi-chan. I know you'll do a great job today. The day's halfway over, so. Chugyo. Jugyo. He. I don't know why I didn't know the name for school was that. I guess it's because people either say Chugaku, Daigaku. What is the word for high school again? Because Chugaku is middle school. I think Daigaku is college. What is high school? I forgot. Most things in Paris have a fancy name. I think that many things in life can be like that. If you're willing to be obnoxious about anything, you can make it obnoxious too. Yeah. It's a very unfortunate talent that some people have. Ah, Kokosei! Yeah. That's it. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot about that. There's even an anime called, like, shit, I forgot. There's a shoujo anime called Kokosei something. I don't remember. I remember someone tried to get me to watch it, and, like, I found the characters so unrelatable, and I just dropped it after, like, one episode. We all have that one person in class that is good with grades with no effort at all. I guess. I think, I don't want to say me and my friend were like that, but, like, we were the kind of people who would, like, just do our homework the class prior, and it would be fine. Like, we'd get it done by just sharing the answers, like doing it 50-50, and our teachers never really picked up on it. High school was fun. I know for some people they're like, oh, high school was awful, boohoo, and I'm like, I get it. Not every high school is amazing, but yeah, for high school, for me, a lot of the quote-unquote popular kids were just, they were weird too, so it didn't matter if you liked obscure things or not. Like, you would get into lobbies of games on Xbox with the nerds, but then also the jocks and the football players would be in the same lobby playing video games together. It was really weird. Yeah, I think yapping is fun. I think just babbling is a great time. Wow, we finished an entire hour-long song. That's crazy. For real, on golly. It's one of those days for sure. It's one of those days for sure. But yeah, I think today's tea, 7 out of 10. Would I recommend it? It's fine. Like, if you want a white tea that's like, you know, something nice to drink after like work or just to unwind after a long day, it's fine. Would I recommend it as like somebody's first tea? Probably not. I think pomegranate is enough of a it's enough of a divisive flavor where it's not like, you know, for everybody. But if you like pomegranate and you like something you want something that's a bit lighter, I think the tea is really fine. That poor kid you called weird? Which one? Which one? Because you know what? I throw that word around very liberally. 7 out of 10 wouldn't recommend. I didn't say wouldn't recommend exactly. I said I would not recommend it to just anybody. I wouldn't recommend it as like a first tea. I wouldn't recommend it for somebody who wants something a bit stronger. It's just like a nice relaxing tea. Like if you specifically want something for relaxing, you sounded really enthusiastic. It's not the same thing! It's not the same thing! How dare you? Okay, I recommend it to those who want something like this, but I don't just unconditionally recommend it. How about that? You said wouldn't recommend politely. I mean, kind of. Kind of. Fine. We can make it a 6.5, whatever. I'll bring it down. We'll make 7 like the I recommend this in general. Okay, I don't know. We'll sort that out. A very diplomatic answer. Listen, I'm watching out for the potential sponsors, okay? I'm watching out for them, okay? I can't say anything and I can't take sides yet, but once I have a sponsor, it's them versus everybody. I need accurate information. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a 7 out of 10, realistically speaking. Like, it's a very, like, it's a brain off, I can drink this to relax kind of tea, but it's not like a, I have guessed over, this is the tea I'm gonna break out kind of tea. I cannot believe the subtitles were, like, exactly correct. Holy moly! Is anyone in your country or state or area yapping about mewing? I'd say it's kind of more like everyone on the internet is yapping about it, but, like, would I say that people particularly in my area are doing it? I don't really care. What they have to say does not matter to me in the slightest, to be honest, but... Chat expecting a dissertation about this tea on their desk by Monday. Hey. Sometimes I feel like I should do that. Like, we could open a Taiyou tea time blog where you guys just write all my babbling about the tea. And then in like, you know, some people have like quotes on their Wikipedia articles about things that this person of interest have said about the topic. You guys can include my little yap session about how we went off about Shrek 2 on Game Boy Advance. I want a quotation about that on that Wikipedia article. The Shrek and tea meetup? That's a great question. It's a great question. You know what? Not to say that I've considered it, but I have had someone ask me as a joke, I would assume, if I would ever do like an anime convention meetup or something. I don't think I'm big enough to do that, but if there's ever a day where we're big enough for like an anime convention appearance, maybe we can do it then. But for now, let's just stay grounded in our expectations. This song makes me so sleepy. It's very like, I don't know how else to describe it, but like, I feel like the song is very dinky. Dinky is just the correct word for this song. Are you nice and comfy, Falco? It's pretty late/early for you. Well, I suppose it's getting a little late for me too. It's almost 1 a.m. and I said today's stream was going to be like 30 minutes and we're at almost an hour and 15. So I think we'll probably go ahead and call it for tonight. Thank you guys for allowing me to babble and babbling with me, if anything. Kyo otsukaresama deshita. Good job today, everyone. I'll talk to you guys next time, okay? We'll do ASMR on Saturday. 金曜日、土曜日に ASMR 配信やります。We'll do a ASMR stream on Saturday. So, I'll talk to you guys then. We might do a Discord stream tomorrow as well, but we'll see. Cool. 今日もお疲れ様でした。おつたよ。Good job today, everyone. おつたよ。Bye bye. It was fun. 楽しかった。Bye bye. おつたよ。See you guys soon.